Hey everyone, it's Baumer here, and today we're going to dive into Zips women's softball and see how they did in their recent doubleheader against Ohio University. Let's get into it. The Ohio softball team wrapped up the three-game series with Akron on Wednesday, March 29th, sweeping the doubleheader in the series against the Zips. Starting off with the first game, Ohio scored 5 runs on 10 hits and committed 1 error, while Akron scored 2 runs on 5 hits and committed 2 errors. The Bobcats got on the board in the top of the first inning, putting Ohio up 1-0 going into the bottom. The Zips threatened to even the score in the bottom of the inning, getting runners on first and third with 2 outs. However, the Ohio defense was able to force a ground out to end the inning, keeping the 1-0 lead. Ohio looked to add on in the top of the second inning, however the Zips defense was able to keep them scoreless. The Bobcats added on in the top of the third, scoring 2 runs, putting them up 3-0. The Zips were unable to add to the score in the bottom of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the fourth inning, Ohio gained a 5-0 lead against the Zips. Akron was then able to get on the board in the bottom of the inning, scoring on an RBI single, cutting the Ohio lead 5-1. Akron was fighting back and got another run in the bottom of the fifth inning, scoring 1 run on an error, cutting the Ohio lead 5-2. After a scoreless sixth inning from both teams, Akron looked to rally in the bottom of the seventh inning. The Zips got the leadoff runner on with a single up the middle. However, the Bobcats defense was able to hold the Zips and close the game with a 5-2 victory. Moving into the second game of the day, Ohio overall scored 9 runs on 14 hits and did not commit an error, while Akron scored 5 runs on 10 hits and committed 2 errors. The Bobcats were able to come out with an early 3-0 lead against the Zips going into the bottom of the first. The Bobcats added on in the top of the third, taking a 4-0 lead. Akron threatened in the bottom of the inning, getting runners on the bases with a double and a walk. However, the Ohio defense held them off. Akron got on the board in the bottom of the fourth inning, scoring 3 runs on 4 hits, cutting the Ohio lead 4-3 going into the fifth inning. Akron got a run back in the bottom of the fifth, scoring 1 run on 2 hits to cut the Ohio lead 5-4 going into the top of the sixth. Akron looked to tie the game in the bottom of the sixth inning, however the Ohio defense was able to force the Zips to strand a runner at third. The Bobcats were extremely efficient in the top of the seventh, extending the lead 9-4 going into the bottom of the inning. Akron threatened to rally in the bottom of the seventh inning, loading the bases with no outs. After scoring a run on a ground out, the Ohio defense was able to force Akron into the final outs of the game, securing the 9-5 win in the series sweep. This is Katie with the ZTV Sports Report. Go Zips!